Hey guys, and welcome back to another Gunpla TV review, and it is a real great kit, the Evangelion Unit-00, and it's also got the DX positron cannon set included because we went for the big one. So it looks like you can do a lot with this kit, a lot of lovely details, and look at all them runners. Yes, there were quite a few runners. It took me quite a while, I'd say, a good amount of a day to put this together. And voila. So, I don't know if any of you guys remember, but I also did a review of the Unit-01 last year, I think it was, yeah. It's definitely best to get them as a set. And that is because you can use the gun with either of the EVAs, and likewise you can use the transport module with both of them as well, because they both have umbilical cords. So here are your instructions, normal Bandai instructions, very clear, very easy. And what I'm going to do with this review is just go through some of the steps and comments that I had whilst building it. So first off, you have to choose between the unit with the wings or without the wings. And you know I'm going to choose the wings any day. I mean, it looks cool as the other one. I'm sure as hell it'll be easier to pose. But no, I'm definitely going to build the one with the wings. Now, just a note, I was assembling this and you can see there's a little crack there. It broke. It was very tough to put on, so be very careful. But it's because it's this gimmick and it shows that the armor moves with the neck joint, which is very impressive. And it was the same on the other one, I think. It comes with stickers, and this is how small they are. Focus, there we go. Really, really small. That is so hard to put on. I'll show this off later, but this was really cool when I was building it, just the fact that it type of goes in and out and up and down. The blades you get have cross-sectional hands, so it means you can sandwich them in, and it's a very tight fit. I like that you only get, it's one static pose, because it's way better for poseability, and it means it's not constantly falling off. Once assembled, it looks like this. Pretty cool, very, very slick, lovely colours, great shine to it, and really good build quality. Like, you can see the panel lines there, even in the guns, great. The back of the feet also have good markings. And talking of markings, you get a lot of decals that you can put on. I haven't put any on because I'm lazy. But, yeah, this was a great kit. So the weapon you see here, yeah, so you get two knives and the positron gun, and that's the main thing. It has some nice lore in the manual, and also these are all of the parts, so quite a few here. There are the decals, really nice, good quality, I think, and the extra bits there. So you look at this gun and it may seem familiar, and yes, I do believe it is exactly the same one that you get in the other kit, so that is being reused. But I mean, can you blame them? The backs of the wings fold out like before, and you can put in knives. And as I said, there's a choice to make. You can go for one with the wings or without. And these are the parts that I accidentally made, but for the other version. So you do actually get different chest pieces. Now, it's sturdy, apart from some joints in the leg here. I will get into that in a bit. But apart from that, it's pretty sturdy. Okay guys, let's have a look at the flexibility in this kit and the poseability. So starting off at the feet, you've got the tip toes, they go up and down, that's nice. The shield bit here is on a ball joint, so it actually does flip around a lot. You can maneuver it around. The thing is that when you're turning the feet, it can knock against this bit, so there's some slight flexibility loss there, but it's still pretty good. The foot has good range of motion, you can do a lot of poses with that. The kneecap also is flexible. That allows you to move it up and down. And the leg has this cool gimmick, which means when you pull it back, this comes out. Whether that gives more flexibility or not, I don't know, but it does look really cool. It's like a muscle effect. They actually make sure that you do this whilst building it. So it's a type of a test to make sure that this is working. The biggest gripe I have is the joint in the groin area. What it is you've got to twist it into place. But what that does mean is that sometimes you get this weird type of very unstable effect. Like, it is locked in. I've pushed it all the way around, but still you get that weird, type of jiggle. I don't like that at all. Now, looking at the main body, it's very similar to the last one, but it does allow for really good flexibility in the back, which is great, and every single part here is articulated, so like there's joint there, joint there, joint there, you know, that really allows you to see inside and pull it back and move it around and all that type of stuff. Looking at the hands, you've got lots of different hands. So I have been very lazy and not cut any of them out, but there are an incredible amount. A good range, so many. You can do many poses with this, and the detail is superb. So you even get the little knuckles that go on. I love that. I think that's great. They look really professional. So like in the last one, I don't know, I feel like this is done better, but the hands go in at the end here. And they tell you to, when you're taking it out, they tell you to pinch here, not to upset the joint. Here's another little gimmick, that when you move this, it moves the armor too. It moves this as well. So this is actually on a ball joint here and here. So it's got a bit of flexibility. A lot sturdier, I feel like, than the last kit, the Unit-01. I don't know whether that's because they've remodeled it or just because I built it better. These are definitely better than the last one. They are on ball joints, but this time they click in. And before it was very, I got one here. Before on the last one, these are just so bad that it didn't click in and it just sort of always fell off. In fact, right now, I'm posing the Unit 1, as you can see here. You can see some white residue on his shoulder, and that's because I had to put glue on there to try and make it, you know, fit more, but it really didn't work very well. And that is why this is currently disconnected. I even took the other bit off because I was so annoyed at I just can't get it. Especially when it's in a gun pose. But here they've done a lot better. It's very flexible. You've still got this flap on the edge that goes up and down. Yeah, and I'm really impressed by that. These do get in the way sometimes when you're posing, but I mean, it looks so much cooler like this. Exactly the same on the other side. And the head, let me show you the head. Can do 360. It's just on a ball joint, and it's got that really cool clear plastic there in the middle. So that's really cool. Unlike the other one, obviously the mouth does not open and you don't get to see him roaring, but that's, you know, that's just a feature of Unit 1. So yeah, all very impressive, apart from that groin joint which holds the legs in. I don't like that, but I guess that's the only way they could do it. And now you have stickers for the knives, and it's just exactly like before. I haven't put them on yet, but I put them on for the last review, so that's that. Shiny stickers, I put all of them on apart from the knife ones. You also get an umbilical cord, which doesn't go into anything apart from his back, but you have to have the loading platform if you want to use that. Now something you note, on the box, it's Unit-01 and the gun, and that's because this part can only be made if you have Unit-01. It's a viewfinder, and it won't work with the other kit. I guess you could put the wrong fin onto the Unit-00, but that wouldn't make sense. But you have to have that other kit. Look, you can see these grayed out areas. I got confused. I thought I was meant to have them, but no, they are from the other kit. It gives you no explanation on how you're meant to put that together. You have to take it out of the other kit, and it's basically that bit, the back bit there, is what you are taking off, and you're putting in the new parts. Here are the new parts. It is flexible, so you can get his eyesight along the line of that viewfinder, and there's a cool little neat radar on the top there. So, does Unit-00 work with a gun? Yes, it does. It looks pretty damn cool. You know, I don't know why they don't put that on the box, but hey, it's got like these little connectors, which is neat, type of shiny plastic, and 4 of these tracks, so I guess this thing can move along like a type of caterpillar. And this, I can imagine that it's something to do with the ammo, maybe. You can see inside there some other good markings, and like before with the knives, you do get that little hole in the gun, so keep him in place. Very cool, very cool. Or should I say her, because it's Ray's. And on the bottom as well, they didn't stop there. There's some cool markings on the bottom as well, so you've got that to enjoy if you so want to. His shoulder goes in just like with the other one. It's a bit of a weird fit. It's not snug at all. It's just there, you know, just put it in there. I guess they made it big so you have a bit of flexibility. Just the colours on this kit and all the detail and everything is just really great. Now the head when you're posing him like that, you really want to bend his body up and you want to put the head up higher. It doesn't go. It's got this much maneuverability. Type of lacking. You'd have expected that, they'd have pushed it up, put it really far back, but it doesn't. This bit also here, it's where the entry pod goes in. It goes up, slides back. The front bit pops up, and can we see it? Yeah, there we go. You can put your little entry pod in there, and make sure you put the decal on first, though. But all in all, a very good kit, very solid. I just don't like the waist groin area. I think it's rather messy. It's not sturdy for that bit, but if you get it locked in perfectly, maybe with a pair of pliers, then you're going to be more likely having no issue with that. I wonder actually if you could just glue it in. Because obviously that's not where the movement of the legs is coming, because they're on the pin. So maybe you could glue that middle section in, and Bob's your uncle, you've got no problems. But apart from that, the shoulders, everything else seemed more sturdy. I love this gun. I think it's great that they even included parts to make, you really want to have a set, so you buy the other one as well. Because obviously the colours only work with that one to use it for that. Very highly recommended, and I would definitely go for the DX version, because then if you have both DXs, you've got the gun and you've also got someone to use the transporter, because you're getting that extra umbilical cord, even though you're probably not going to use it if you've got both, but who knows, you could hack your loading pod and put 2 connections there. So about 9 out of 10, I would say. Like, you're going to have to glue that bit in if you're going to want proper stability, but I don't know if I made it better, but probably this is a better kit than before. Yeah, really impressed. Anyway, guys, see you again next time. Or maybe see you very soon, because, yes, I have one more EVA left to make.